Good evening, and welcome to our December edition of Sterling's Knightlife. I'm your host, Stephen Chapman. We begin tonight's show by honoring Sterling's newest additions to the Foreign Language Honor Society. Students were recognized by their teachers and administrators with a ceremony in late November. Here's a look.
The purpose of a Foreign Language Honor Society is to recognize excellence and to promote interest in studying a foreign language. We are here tonight to recognize the young people on stage for their academic excellence in a foreign language and for their continued achievement in a foreign language. And we hope that it continues to promote studies in foreign languages. So on behalf of Sterling High School, I would like to congratulate these young people, and I think they deserve a round of applause.
I too would like to add my congratulations to the honorees, and as well to the parents and friends of these fine students. The Foreign Language Honor Society has now expanded to include a language dear to my heart and my blood, and that's Italian. So I'm very pleased to see that happen here at Sterling High School. And I think, again, the purpose of the society, as enumerated by Mr. Kasprak, is to promote the study of foreign language. We're living in an increasingly global economy. It's becoming more and more important for all of us to be appreciative not only of one's own culture, but also be able to communicate with and understand other people's cultures. And in this global economy, the ability to be able to speak another language is really going to be very, very important. I'm immersed in the middle of the exchange program, and I'm working with students who speak at least 2 languages, and in most cases speak 3. And I think that's really a testament to their educational system and the emphasis that's been placed on foreign language in other parts of the world. I know you have a lot of things to do this evening, a lot of speakers, so I'd like to end with a Ukrainian good luck, Dobranich.
Thank you very much, and good evening. The Board of Education really would like to give special recognition to these young students who are being inducted this evening. On their part, they are receiving a recognition that they rightly deserve, the hard work they do in the classroom. And we just like to say thank you and continue the work they're doing.
Tonight we are honoring excellence. Tonight we are honoring perseverance. Tonight, more than anything else, though, we are honoring courage. When young people commit themselves to do their best, they are really saying that they want to stand out above the crowd. They want the challenge of excellence to be part of their lives. Think about it. It is much easier and even safer to accept mediocrity. It takes no courage to never have anything expected of you, to never be noticed, for people to barely know you exist. And unfortunately, too many young people take this track and waste years of their lives. But now let's compare. By accepting the challenge to excel in the mastery of a foreign language, as well as other subjects, these students are telling us that they wish to make every dream a possibility, that they want every option to be open to them. They are saying that they want to strive to be the future leaders to whom our generation will turn over the guardianship of our communities, our nation, and indeed our planet. The world we live in is changing. As Mr. Domenico pointed out, our economy is global. Communication is worldwide and instantaneous. We will require leaders who speak French, who speak Spanish and Italian, and who have studied Latin as a basis for so many modern languages. The knowledge of a second language and the ability to learn a new one are in fact rapidly becoming the requirement for success in our ever-shrinking world. All over the world, students learn English as a second language. If you travel in any city in Europe, most people can hold a conversation with you in English. The day is rapidly approaching when Americans in order to do business, to communicate with people, with companies, with telephone operators, and with government agencies, will have to have some working knowledge of European as well as Asian languages. In short, the mastery of a second language makes us better educated, more well-rounded, and more capable individuals. We should take this opportunity tonight to recognize the hard work, the intelligence, the dedication, and yes, the courage that these new members of Sterling High School's Foreign Language Honor Societies have demonstrated. We should recognize and show our appreciation to you, the parents and teachers, for your dedicated efforts that have led us to this stage tonight. To the members, I say you have made all of us proud and brought honor to Sterling High School. Congratulations and thank you.
Now I would like our officers to help us in the administration of our pledge. It's found at the bottom of your program. Okay. Ready? Realizing that knowledge of language fosters brother, sisterhood, friendship, and understanding among nations and individuals, I promise to dedicate myself to the further study of Spanish with the hope of fluency someday. Now each of you will blow out the flame of your candle. I know you've been waiting to do that, but never that of your spirit. Each of you may keep this candle as a remembrance of this initiation. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Foreign Language Honor Societies of Sterling High School for 1997-1998. Let's give them a hand. Jim won't go out.
It has been a very busy month at Sterling. The Thanksgiving holiday also brought our annual Ukrainian Exchange students from Gymnasia 32 in Kiev. 23 students and adults made this year's trip. Mr. Domenico, Sterling's vice principal, heads up the exchange program.
As you may know, we recently finished hosting a delegation of 20 students and 3 teachers from Kiev, Ukraine. It was an exciting 3 weeks, a stressful 3 weeks to some extent, and a very aggressive 3 weeks. However, I think the students and community benefited greatly from this visit, and I trust that many people will take advantage of this opportunity to get to know another culture. I hope in the future that a number of new Sterling students can participate in this program. This is our 8th year of the high school exchange with Sterling High School and now Gymnasia number 32 in Kiev, Ukraine. I want to compliment the students who participated. The American students did a great job hosting, in particular senior leadership of Kate Marley's and Nicole Miller and Kim Haram. They did an excellent job, very pleased with them. And a number of newcomers also joined our group. And now at this time, we're going to hear from some of our students who participated in this year's hosting phase.
The exchange went really well this year. We made a lot of lasting friendships, and hopefully we'll be able to continue the program.
I'm new to the exchange program, and I didn't know what I was getting into, but I did it, and it was well worth it.
The cultural bonds we made this year were truly unique. They adapted to our lives, and when we go over there, we'll have to learn to adapt to theirs.
I've been to Ukraine, and this is my second time hosting, and I was very glad to see all my friends again. It can be very stressful, but it's a very educational program.
Like Jeff, I'm new to the exchange this year. I had a great time hosting the Ukraine kids and showing them around America, and I can't wait to get to the Ukraine so they can show me around there.
The exchange was once again a big success, and all the participants are looking forward to the spring when our students will visit the Ukraine. Thanksgiving also featured all of Sterling's homecoming festivities. This year, the student government sponsored a homecoming dance, which drew almost 300 people. The gym was decorated, and Mr. Barnes from Sterling's individual education department was the DJ and master of ceremonies for the evening. The dance was the perfect kickoff for the homecoming. Of course, as always, the highlight of the homecoming is the crowning of the new queen. A large crowd turned out to welcome this year's candidates and our returning queen, Miss Leanne Carmen. Here's the ceremony.
Our 1996-97 homecoming queen was Leanne Carmen. She's being escorted by Chris Glenn and driven by Cheryl Whitaker. Leanne was very involved during her years here at Sterling. She was captain of the swimming and track team and an active member of student government. She's also a member of the National Honor Society as well as the Spanish National Honor Society. She graduated second in her class and is currently attending the College of New Jersey on an academic scholarship. There she's majoring in special education and is also a member of the swim team. Leanne would like to wish all of this year's homecoming candidates the best of luck. Leanne Carmen. The first homecoming candidate for this year is Ms. Conchetta Bartolomeo. Conchetta is being escorted by Mr. Bill Bianco and driven by Ms. Jamie Kircher. Conchetta is involved here throwing in the FBLA, where she won at the regionals and competed at states last year. Currently, she's coaching Little League cheerleaders and works after school in the business co-op program. In the future, Conchetta wishes to attend a four-year college and major in elementary education. Ms. Conchetta Bartolomeo. Next, we have Ms. Kimberly Hammond. Kim is being escorted by her brother, Mr. Keith Hammond, and driven by Mr. Michael Cunningham. Freshman year, Kim was on the basketball team and the golf team. Sophomore year, she was also on the golf team. Kim played field hockey all 4 years. Her senior year, she was selected as honorable mention for the Colonial Conference. Currently, Kim is on the Project Graduation Committee, SAAD Committee, the Yearbook Committee, and she's also Student Council Secretary. Kim is also on the Spanish National Honor Society. In the future, Kim wishes to attend college and to become an elementary school teacher. Kimberly Hammond. Next we have Ms. Casey O'Donnell. Casey's being escorted by Mr. Ryan Smith and driven by Ms. Michelle Richardson. Casey played basketball and tennis her freshman year. Currently, Casey is the Student Council Vice President, and she's also on the Project Graduation and SAAD Committee. In the future, Casey wishes to attend college and major in elementary education. Casey O'Donnell. Finally, we have Miss Rosie Santana. Rosie is escorted by Mr. Ed Diaz and driven by Mr. Dave Santana. Rosie's been on the basketball team all 4 years, and she's been a member of the varsity softball team her junior and senior years. She participated in the track team freshman year and also as the football manager freshman year. In the future, Rosie wishes to attend Rutgers University at New Brunswick and major in criminal justice. Rosie Santana. How about a nice round of applause for this year's homecoming court? Girls now please open their box of flowers. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Conchetta Bartolomeo, this year's homecoming queen, and thanks to all who participated in all of the homecoming events. Sterling's chapter of SAAD, which stands for Students Against Destructive Decisions, ran a very successful Red Ribbon Week during Thanksgiving, and they are planning more events for the upcoming holiday season.
First year that we're started, the Tree of Life, and as you can see, we've had so many on the tree that we've had to go to the walls. The Tree of Life is sponsored by Mrs. White, who's the advisor for SAAD, which generally means Students Against Drunk Driving, but here at Sterling it means Students Against Destructive Behavior. And on every card that was made, and it's free, nobody had to pay, what they've had to do is leave a message of safety. They were asked to tell their friends not to drink and drive, wear your seatbelt, try to quit smoking, Don't ride with someone who's been drinking, and have a healthy and safe holiday season, and try not to harm or hurt any of your family and friends, because if you do this, by you not being here, the holiday would never matter again. Many students have taken advantage of this, and they're still trying to get their cards and written out to be hung up. All the SAAD workers, all the executives with the SAAD have made all these little cards. All they have to do is go up, sign the name, and sign to it's from, and it's free. Thank you.
Sterling's SAAD chapter meets every Thursday after school in room 107. New members are always welcome. If you would like to be a part of SAAD, just contact Mrs. White in the Phys Ed department. This is Mrs. Dobbins' foods class. They recently prepared these gingerbread houses and landscapes for donation to charity. Here's Mrs. Dobbins to explain.
Hi, I'm Rosemary Dobbins, the cooking teacher at Sterling High School, and welcome to the Gingerbread Land. Our classes are busy making gingerbread houses for donation to the Ronald McDonald Foundation. We donate to the Camden Ronald McDonald House, and every year we make these gingerbreads, and then they turn around and they auction them off to raise money for their house, to support their house. And if you look around, and you will see all the different candy. We've probably used 30-40 pounds of confectioner's sugar. We've used everything from shredded wheat to Fruit Loops to walnuts and shells. The kids have been very busy, and they've really liked doing this project because it's going for a good cause, and they get to use all their artistic abilities. So hope you'll enjoy what you see, and maybe you'll be one of the people that buys them.
Weren't those houses great? Hopefully they brought a good price to help those in need. Sterling has started a Renaissance program in the school. Here's a little bit of information on the program.
My name is Dave Tannenbaum, principal of Sterling High School. With me today are Jean White.
Morning,
Hi, Jean.
Mr. Tannenbaum.
And Cleve Bryant.
Hi.
And we're here today to talk about the Renaissance program. Renaissance is a nationally sponsored program sponsored by the Jostens Corporation. Its purpose is to promote excellence. To tell us a little bit about it, I'm going to turn things over to Jean White.
Thank you, Mr. Tannenbaum. The goals of the Renaissance program are basically to increase academic performance for all students, to improve student attendance, to increase graduation rates, and to create a positive and safe school environment.
Cleve, why don't you tell us about the types of recognition the Renaissance sponsors?
There are many different types of recognition, Dave, in the Renaissance program, depending on how your school organizes its program. Recognition could be in the form of simple little gathering at a Pep Rally where the students who have improved their grade point average from one marking period to the next are called down and given some kind of a reward, like a blow pop or a t-shirt or something like that. Or the recognition can take the form of cards that are given out each marking period that gives the students who are being recognized certain privileges. For example, here at Sterling, we're considering doing a silver, blue, and white card corresponding with our school colors that would be delineated by different criteria of recognition depending on the student's academic performance, their attendance record, their discipline record, and their involvement in school and community activities. So we hope to develop a number of different levels of recognition so through the course of the year, all students who are striving towards excellence can be recognized.
Jean, what are some of the activities Sterling has had so far in kicking off its Renaissance program?
Thank you for asking that, Mr. Tannenbaum, because we've been really excited about what's been going on here at Sterling. The Renaissance uses these 4 R's to help achieve the goals: respect, recognition, reward, and reinforcement. And so far this year, we have recognized the students here at Sterling who have gotten on the honor roll, which is all A's and B's, and they've been called down during a rally, and the whole school has recognized their academic achievement. At our Pep Rally this winter, we've also recognized perfect attendance, and all those students were called down during a rally in front of the whole school and were recognized for their perfect attendance. And we also had a water ice social for those students who actually were honor roll but only missed by 1 C. So we recognized them too and threw a little social for them. So we're really excited about what's going on here and hope every student at Sterling could get involved.
The Renaissance program at Sterling High School will recognize academic excellence as well as improvement. All students should have an opportunity to participate in it. Also, service will be recognized, whether it's in school or in the community. Membership on the committee is not limited to teachers. Parents are also welcome, as well as students. Our next meeting will be held on January 7th at 6 p.m. in room 107. If you're interested in joining the Renaissance Committee, why not stop by? We'd love to have you. Help us plan for our students so we can celebrate excellence at Sterling High School. Thank you.
Finally, we would like to wish all of you a wonderful holiday season and a very happy new year. We will leave you tonight with a look at our Winter Sports Pep Rally. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in '98.
At our last Pep Rally, we announced our Renaissance program, which is now in the planning stage, in which we are working for ways to recognize excellence on your part. At that Pep Rally, we recognized people who had achieved honor roll. Today, some of you have received little red stickers. These are the folks who have achieved perfect attendance, and we would like you to come to the floor at this time for your reward.
Varsity starter. Because our program is in a tough conference, we don't get many accolades and recognition. But this year, Lauren brought our school to recognition by becoming the first player in Sterling hockey history to become All South Jersey. And as a result of that, I'd like to present her with her plaque. She was also Colonial Conference first team, as most of you know, and she made all Group 2 first team. So give a round of applause for Lauren Durkin. And Nicole Starnari.
On the 97-98 winter varsity cheerleading squad, we have junior captain Lauren Ciccarelli, junior captain Chrissy Arpino, sophomore Ben Ketchum, sophomore Danielle Dickinson, Kristen Miller, Amy Sprosky, Lee Chapin, freshman April Caruso, Angela Malcurie, Stacey McCleary, Empress Capone, and Christy Beck.
The girls are going to do something that's a lot of fun, not something we're going to do in competition for the holiday.
just like to introduce my captains because I feel it's pretty much their team and they're going to announce it. My 4 captains who were picked by the coaches, and I think it's a popular choice amongst the wrestlers, are 135-pounder Mark Klemanskis, 119-pounder Tim Edis, 152 Matt Rebecca, and 160 Tommy Gibbons.
All right, our varsity lineup is 103 Brad Alcorn, 112 Mark Manchia, 119 Tim Edis, 125 Andrew Rebecca, 130 Kevin Boyes, 140 Mike Brickin, 145 John Edis.
152 Matt Rebecca, 160 Tom Gibbons, 171 John Valek, 189 Bob Prince, and Charles Jackson when he gets back. 215 Mark Howe, heavyweight Mike Castellanos.
At JV we got Eric Cox, Frank Migliori, Chris O'Brien, Jason Blair, Josh Wilson, Robert Hightower, Alan Brownell, Troy Martin, and Kevin Veerling. Gene Noor, Pat Hart, Jamie Baldino, Rodney Andino, Rick Walker, Bill Searles, Sean Moen, Mike Sheridan.
Hi. Not very many of you guys have come out to see us swim. Swimming's a really interesting sport. I mean, where else can you guys see girls and guys in bathing suits? We have managers Michelle Capello, seniors Randy Boston and Phaedra Laird, juniors Blake Haas, Kathy Lewitt, George Kelly, Marie Lessus, Chris Rabeau, Kristen Lyde, Fred Snod, and Casey Rubel. And here's Mike Lewitt.
Hello.
Okay, we have the sophomores starting with Corinne Searles, Jack Peters, Rachel Navarro, Heather Martin, Dale Martin, John Kell, Tara Jones, Chrissy Cutter, Anthony Claypool, Stacy Bethel, and freshmen Susie Riley and Ellen Thatcher. Man, I am really shaking. We know that there are a lot of people that wanted to join the team. I just wanted to let you know that it's not too late and that we can work around everybody's schedule. We wish all the rest of the sports teams a lot of luck during their season, and we hope that you wish us luck too. Thank you.
Okay, we have junior Danielle Knorr, Iris Wiggins, Amanda Watson, sophomore Jenny Nagel, Laura Smoot, Melissa Hare, freshman Dejanava Gordon, and that's it.
So I want to congratulate all the fall sports, first off, on the excellent seasons that they had. And let's start naming some people. We have Joe Hodges, Ray Savasto, sorry writing all that. Raheem Tolbert, Sean Smith,
Scott Brandt, Mark Saluti, Kevin Martin, Sean Wright, Ben Schubach, Steve Epifano, and Jason Hodges.
Thank you. It is my privilege to introduce the members of our 97-98 boys basketball team. They've worked very hard in the preseason. We've made some progress in scrimmages, and we're excited about the possibilities for this season. Let me start with our 2 senior captains, a returning starter, Maurice Dozier, and a returning letter winner, Danny Carson. And the other returning letter winner would be junior Ken Rambo. We have several other juniors. Let's move down to this end. Keith Wright. Archer Nalwan, Dan Olson, TJ Beatty, Bill Emmerts, and Gerard Turner. We also have a freshman slash sophomore, or sophomore slash freshman, one or the other, Ernest Turner.
This year I think we have a great blend of younger players and veteran players. Preseason doesn't count, but if you read the paper, we are ranked 4th and 8th in the 2 polls in South Jersey. This really puts great pressure on our younger players. We do open tomorrow. We play Saturday. The boys play tonight. We play at 2:30 against a very good Holy Spirit team. And for those that aren't doing anything in the afternoon, we greatly appreciate your support. This year we have 3 senior co-captains, Abby Tasha, Erica Ryan, and Lauren Durkin, and they will introduce our squad.
Okay, this year we have senior Rosie Santana, junior Kim Morrow, junior Amanda Rambo, sophomore Allison Conway, and sophomore Carlos Amino. Okay, we have Melissa Hobbs, Melissa Bologna, our freshman Lauren Armbruster, Samantha Savage, Keisha Wright, and Jess Kopsky. All right.